How is everyone? Figured we would go ahead and go live while Irish Outlaw makes his way in here. Looks like he's at 484 on the public counter. Now we got several in here, but go ahead and get it rolling. There's Jay.
Yeah. I had computer stupid. I don't know how to go from my phone to here. It's better if it's in an email.
So there you go.
Yeah, I'm here, I think.
Yeah, you're there. Let's mess with it. Make him think we can't hear him. How's it going?
Yeah. Oh, it's going, man. I just literally got out from underneath that Ranchero.
All right.
I got it running, and it's got low oil pressure, but I don't care. I'm gonna send it to the rods fall out.
All right,
maybe
guys,
that'll be the one that I put in the burnout pit. Maybe just throw the rods all over the damn ground.
Well, that's an easy way to expedite the process. So we're at 487. Yeah. We were at 482. We're at 487. I got the link pinned. If any of you guys are not yet subscribed to Irish Outlaw Garage, go check him out.
See, now here's the thing. I sent Buzz an email, and I'm going to show you this. Now, my studio says something different.
Yeah.
My studio, I think you can see that, says 503.
I'm not sure about that because I know that you can do a lifetime subscribers and then YouTube verifies them. But bottom line is we're going to have it 500 on the public counter page either way.
Yeah, I just don't know why it's doing that. That's the thing. I have no idea. I just looked at it as like.
I think it'll be mute. It'll be a moot point in a few minutes anyway.
Right.
But I thought, why not? Let's go live. Most people aren't having to drag out and go to work tomorrow. Most people.
Nope.
Some people are. I get that.
I'm going to drag out and crawl right back under a car. That's what I'm doing.
You could go live from under the car.
You know what? I thought about that. Because I can't do anything with Artemis right now other than a few little, bless you. A few little things I need to do, but I'm waiting on a water pump and some other things before I put the motor in. I'd rather do all that while it's outside the car. So, but yeah, I got the floor all done in it today. So
we got Buff in the house. Auto Salvage Outlaws is here. Barrows, Bad Tree Productions Blake. Hope y'all are having a happy 4th of July weekend. Auto Salvage Outlaw, sure, you can use No Name Nationals banner on your page. Irish Outlaw Garage is in here, too. He's in here twice.
I am?
Yeah, that's right. Roy Boy. You can't say this 5 times fast. Rock to Rat Rod, Rust to Hot Rod. Boy, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Roban.
That is a lot.
Tyria. Boy, that's an interesting one. Howdy. Good to see you. Lunar's in here, I see. Lunar Outlaw Garage. Are you aware of Irish Outlaw Garage's plight to 500? If not, please check out his channel. I know if I tell Lunar that Irish Outlaw has a 68 Pontiac hearse / ambulance, that's all you've got to hear. That's all you got to hear.
Yeah.
Like, even if you were a horrible person, just having that car, you'd have to click just to see that, right? Even if, but he's a cool guy too. So, there's really no reason not to want to subscribe. Big Block 402 in the house. Good to see you. Wendy English. Dean Brown just subscribed. Thanks, man. Old Man in the Shop Built Not Bought. That's almost, what? That's like a head start on a poem, isn't it? Got a good ring to it. LP 94. Mexican Spec.
I'll tell you what, I have talked to a lot of people about this ambulance. Mexican Spec has told me crap that I had no idea. Like the taillights are from a damn, what are them things called? Them rear wheel drive Chevys. Cordova or Corvair.
Huh. Oh, really?
No idea, because I didn't know what the hell they were off of. I was like, don't break those, because I don't know if those are,
That's
don't
wild.
back into anything.
Right. No, that's the only thing that bugs me about. That's the only thing that bugs me about when you have something that has a lot of unique parts. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but then you think, man, I'll never be able to find anything for this. Like, there used to be this old Jaguar from the 50s in the town that I'm from, and it just sat there, and I looked at it, and I thought, man, as cool as that car is, I cannot imagine getting parts for it. Where in the world do you find that stuff? Like when you see a car and you've never seen one in a junkyard ever, and I'm not talking about like an option package. I mean, yeah, I've never seen a Hemi, a second generation Hemi car in the junkyard. Everybody here will say, I saw one. Who cares? But I'm saying, if you have a Super B, you've seen 4-door Coronets in the junkyard, right? But Dakota wants another timeout, it sounds like. Boom. Dakota will be back. Dakota is famous for his timeouts. He needs them. They're good for his soul. But no, you see, the Jaguar, I mean, when you've never even seen one in a yard, that's problems.
Yeah. That's a big problem I'm having. I did find I have the original, like when they went to the dealer, I know my car was bought in Bloomington, Illinois.
Yeah.
And I searched the internet, and I found the actual sales brochure and parts list.
How cool.
It's an original for this ambulance. And turns out it's a low top, which is like super rare.
Huh.
They didn't have that many. I found a guy that's got one over in North Carolina. He talks to me on Facebook. He saw the channel, and he's got the one that's not stretched. It's shortened. It's still a Bonneville, where mine is stretched out. They put bigger
What's
doors.
What's the wheelbase on yours? Do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I need to. It's bigger than my damn dually. I know that. Yeah, pretty much. It barely fit on the trailer.
We're at 495, 498.
Really?
We're really close. Yeah. Looks like we've picked up 16 in 7 minutes.
I honestly can't believe how fast I got. Like, we're talking 300. And that's why I said it last night when we was on that thing. I said, I talked to a big namer, 20-some thousand, and he's like, Jesus, it took me 8 months to get that. He said, what do you do? And I just explained it to him. I said, with everybody's help together and Buzz and you, and
it makes a lot of difference.
It's a huge difference, and it came a long way. I was just doing this for fun,
Here's the difference. Before this event, you had a whole lot of channels that were all doing their thing, right? So it was like blades of grass everywhere. And now with all the consolidation of effort here, everybody can get behind one big old tree, right? Because now everybody has like one lightning rod to put their efforts, because they know that, I'm already seeing congratulations. So that took 8 minutes to 5:02.
Yeah, 5:02. That's awesome. That's the end of that.
I'm going to screenshot that.
Now I got to get off of here. I got to get to work. I'll be back.
I'm gonna screenshot this, and we got what we need. So anyway, we got him cornered for a minute. You want to ask him something ridiculous and awkward before we let him roll? And we did it before. We did it before the 246th annual Tell the Queen to Bite It Day.
Yeah. I seen that on there. I was like, that's a good one.
I laughed and laughed.
That's
funny.
I love some of the shit that he says too. I'll listen. I watch everything. The Bondo thing, I see say that's ridiculous. I'm underneath that hearse, that ambulance, going, hey, I could just fill that up, underneath there.
Well, see, if you do that, you got to make sure to point it out to the guy at the car show.
Right. Yeah. Oh, I'm already. Every video is welcome to Irish Outlaw Garage, otherwise known as Let's Piss Off the Purist 101. And
there's this car club that's near me. It's a Mopar Club, and like I don't know anybody in it. I've seen a lot of them. I kind of know who they are. But what's funny is one time I sent them a request, like they have this email thing with 400 people on it. And I said, I wanted some vintage sheet metal, right? Some vintage sheet metal. I said, just scraps. Like, so if you got a munched up door skin, trunk lid, hood, whatever, as long as it's 60s, 70s Mopars, some original sheet metal. We put it on this Mopar Club 400 person email list serve, and I did not get a single response. Because these people, I guess they're all like AMD or your too low class. I don't know. Well, anyway, after that, it told me what I needed to know. So then I get on here and mention it, and Who's Your Garage says, yeah, man, I'll hook you up. And just like literally a week later, I get a package show up with, perfectly flat, clean, they look, I don't know what he cut them with, but they're perfectly straight. It's like he cut them with a brake or something. Scraps of sheet metal, decals, just. So tell me what community you like better. The people that want to tell you the crayon mark's not correct on your car, or these people? This is the best community of automotive, bar none.
That's like last night. We start mentioning my ambulance. Barrows says, well, I've got this. This will work perfect for that car.
Community.
So I'm like, well, yeah, that just saved us a whole lot of trouble because we've been looking for one, something to put on it. And Mexican Spec's been asking me a question. Mine is a combo. It's a hearse ambulance combo. That's right. He was asking me that. It is the combo model. It ain't my car. I don't know why I say my car. It's Amber's car. It ain't my car. That's why she don't complain, because I'm working on her car, But yeah,
cool, gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can get it to where it'll do. I told her, I said, it would be kind of neat to drift that car in that burnout pit and get a slow-mo pic of that sumbitch sliding sideways with smoke coming out of it. Once that thing starts coming around, boy, everybody get the hell out of the way.
True words, Lunar, true words. He likes being part of the community that has rubber chunks behind the rear tires. Yeah. Yes, the quarter panel needs to be wearing a Mosaic of tires.
Yeah, that's my plan tomorrow, is to test out the lower end of that 351 modified in that Ranchero tomorrow. I got it running, so I'm going to pull it out here on my road, and I'm just going to brake torque it and see if it'll handle it.
Why don't you do it now on the live?
Yeah. No, I better not. I get enough cops called on me from the neighbors. I don't need it now.
I didn't know.
Maybe, Yeah, I'm actually on the edge of town, and it's basically wooded, but at least twice a year I get a phone call from Amber. Hey, the sheriff or whoever was here got a complaint about all your cars. But he just come by and said, well, they're all licensed and insured, so you're good.
Yeah.
Or you got to cover them. You got to cover them with a tarp. So the car is a piece of art to some, but according to the city, it's better if you put a shitty blue tarp over the top of it.
Yeah, I've never understood that. I've never understood that. That to me looks way more unsightly. I don't know why they want that.
Well, I didn't want my yard to look that white trash, so I actually went and got the camo ones. So it kind of blend in with all the green and everything. Yeah. But yeah, I got the cops called on me once because Zeppelin said, do a burnout when you leave in our damn Malibu, and I did one for about, I don't know, a quarter mile. And next thing I know, the cops are at the house checking, make sure all the cars are licensed and insured, and you got too many cars. How can you have too many cars?
Well, I've been really good to the neighborhood here in that regard. I'm sure they don't like a lot of my junk, but on the other hand, I also don't do burnouts and stuff in the subdivision and all that good stuff. So, I'd like to get out of here. I almost got out of here a few years ago and should have, looking at what house prices have done, but just the way it is.
Yeah, we have pretty good luck with our neighbors. We usually have band practice here sometimes too in the garage, and I got to deal with them that I won't do anything after 9. We stop. I don't sit out here and rev my engines. After 9 o'clock, everybody's kind of relaxing. They don't want to hear my damn thumper
Yeah.
cams going off. And I've always done that. This is more somebody just driving by that wants to be a Karen is what happens.
It's funny. I found this with shooting ranges. The people who will come to the county and tell everybody how a shooting range bothers them is always somebody who lives 2 miles away.
Yeah.
It's not the person who lives next door.
Yep.
Mexican Spec says Mexico is a free country. Nobody cares what you do. I got to tell you, I am such I don't care what my neighbors are doing kind of person, right?
Yeah.
I do not care. I just wish everybody I'm good at that. I'm just stay out of people's business. I don't need that. I don't understand why people like that.
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm to each their own. Just if you're doing something stupid, don't involve me.
Yeah,
unless it's
right.
And that, I mean, really, I got neighbors that do nothing but mow, and at 2:00 in the goddamn morning, they're up on the other side of the road up this hill with the leaf blower and the tractor going.
Yeah,
and
right.
I live right next to a highway, so it really don't bother me. And a train track, those damn trains like to sit out there and they'll idle right across the damn highway. So the whole house is whoa, 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 whoa.
I've never liked that double standard. Motorcycles get away with so much obnoxiousness that cars don't.
Yeah.
I've never liked that. I'm good with motorcycles being loud. I'm just not good with the double standard that the cars can't be.
Well, believe it or not, around here, you can run around with open headers. Nobody will bother you.
Now, depends where you are.
It used to not be that way, but I've got a fat boy with the kids. What do the kids call it? A hog ass cam and fishtails.
Motorcycles
wide open.
You can get away with motorcycles. A motor's no too loud for a motorcycle they ever care about. But cars, my gosh, you got a broken exhaust pipe making noise. Oh, we gotta pull that guy over. He's killing all of civilization. I've never understood that double standard. A motorcycle can be cracking out, 120 decibels, splitting skulls, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. But if a car has a hole in the muffler, it's like, we need to get the spike strips out and pit maneuver this guy because he's going to just be killing entire species of birds with the noise pollution. I have never understood that, but they do it. I got to get the exhaust fixed on the van.
I'm pretty sure my oldest son, he had our GT350. He had it at his house and he started it up, and a neighbor called the cops because it's so damn loud.
Yeah.
But but the same person that called him is friends with my neighbor, and they were out in the garage the other day, and I walked over and he said something about it, and I said, well, put earplugs in. I said, he knows how to do it. It'll go away. He acted like I was going to go to my son and say, you need to not drive that car that early in the morning. Yeah. It's like, no, now what I would do, I'm the kind of guy that would leave the high idle going for about 10 minutes. And it's loud. That car is. And, that's probably the loudest car I got. Actually, now that I started this Ranchero, that thing's it's not quiet. And of course, I burnt my leg on the pipe, not paying attention. I knew that was going to happen. I was afraid it was going to be one of my kids, but it was me. I burnt my damn leg.
See, there's Mexican Spec. He always knows this kind of stuff. There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a lot. I've had a handful of people asking me if Mexican Spec's coming to the No Name Nationals. So, I just had them ask.
I used to have one of those.
What is this? Are you seeing comments from anybody with the Professional Car Society? I'm glad I don't know what that is.
That's the one where the guy gave me a hell of a hard time because he had 14 ambulances and hearses and you're ruining this car. Can't believe you're destroying it and racing it and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, I don't need that guy's input for anything.
But I told him, bring friends. You got to see these atrocities.
Sure.
But I don't mind if anybody, I'll take all the comments. I don't care.
Make sure to send that guy personally. Send him the link of it in the burnout pit.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Lining it up in the burnout pit for the drag race.
Yes.
And then watch it get like a 12. And then I'll get out and say, I'm going to try to do this again. It pissed me off. I'll find a way to wheelie that damn thing. Then we'll I'll
Woo!
put a big ass motor in it. But
Tell him,
nah.
tell him. After if you win the burnout contest, you're going to make a giant convertible out of it. He would lose control of his bowels right there.
Or
Guaranteed.
no, I got this 3/4 ton crew cab Ford truck. I think I'm gonna take the cab off Rusty, but the frame's good. I'm gonna stick it on there.
Chris Lovett, we breezed past 500 a bit ago, so we're over 500 on the public counter. So you're inflation proof now, or recession proof, I should say.
Yeah. So there's a difference between them two. Then the one that's on your studio, and then the ones that's on your public page.
I don't know though. Somebody told me that there's a lifetime counter. But see, if you had a lifetime counter that shows how many people who've ever been subscribed, that's always going to be higher.
Well, now it matches.
Well, right.
Now it matches.
Right. I don't know.
All right. Well, all right.
There you go. You're over 500 either way. So
it don't matter.
Screenshotted it, and that makes you the 24th channel. I'm adding it right now. So
which one am I?
You're the 24th to make it. So all the people who say they can't make it, well, we're going to point to the others. So
yeah, everything worked. That's all I can say. Everything that, and one of the newest things that I did is Buzz told me, the intro thing, just get rid of it. Just start right out. Just go bam, 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 go through your stuff, and then you can have an outro, because when you do the outro, you have the screen where it shows up other videos you can do.
You mean you listened to Buzz and you got there faster? How amazing is that? We've told people that for months, and it's true.
It didn't take me long to figure it out that he's not full of shit, and people should listen.
Now Buzz knows.
I mean, I knew what had happened here, not too long ago by the Unmentionables, and I was like, well, that's bullshit, because it's working for me. I don't understand.
Working for everybody. You know what's funny? So we had a guy claim the worst thing you can do is put the No Name Nationals hashtag on one of your videos or shorts. Try to convince Jay from Rabbit Transit Garage that. He's sitting on close to 2 million views with a single short. It's hashtag that way. I mean, it took Jay's close to 2,000 subscribers, and he did it mostly off of one hashtag No Name Nationals video. So I'm not saying that's what made it do that, because I don't believe it is. But it also does prove it can't hurt. It proves it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, you can, if you go on your thing, you can see the one about the car that sounds, I said too much Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Or the transmission's doing that. That thing, I just put that out. There's over 2,000 views. Because it's ridiculous and people see it. But it's just a little 15-second video, and then the next one is I don't even know. I just put up another one, but I mean, they work. And I'm putting in short, longer videos too.
Yeah.
You don't have to have a goddamn full, movie going on.
Right.
And I pretty much just stick to being myself. I don't.
Yeah.
I like I said, I was saying on Tony's thing, I said, I had a guy say I am too vulgar. I smoke too much. And all this, and like I said, all I can say to these people, well, I'm goddamn sorry you don't like my channel, but please come back.
Well, so that's guarantees they'll come back.
Oh yeah, he goes, I want to see what this.
Well, here's what I'd say to that: they don't have to watch it if they don't want to. But here's the better irony in that: it offends them so much they'll watch it every single episode so they can complain.
Yeah.
So I just thank them for that, 2 cents per click I make off of them.
Right.
I mean, I run my channel the way I want to. You run your channel the way you want to. If I don't like what you do, I don't have to watch. It's that simple.
Yep.
I mean, that's. Yep. Yeah, I just think that's funny. What's going on with some of this? Red Eye Patriot, are you registering? Did you get your 500? I know you're close. Yeah, Barrows is taking a lot of Buzz's advice, and he's getting ready to break the 2,000 mark. Yep. He broke 1,000 Monday. He's looking at breaking 2,000 now.
That's
it's like, wow.
I just did that. I put that Ranchero all back together with the bearings that were in it and the oil pump. I white trashed, rebuilt the oil pump.
Yeah.
And just a bunch of different stuff. It's so bad under there. You can I took the rod and the piston, and I got it on video. I just go like this.
Wow, Red Eye Patriot, you were less than 500 just a couple months ago. You're at 1.4K. Good for you, man. That is awesome. I know. Where'd that come from? All right, we got to take the Irish Outlaw off the no. I'm doing it as we speak. Taking him off the no-name 500 list and putting him on the have made it list. And then I scrub off the sub number and put that he's number 24 and the date that he made it, which is 0703. Don't
forget your seconds and minutes.
Just the date.
You're the only person I ever seen that has the seconds, minutes, and everything. Like when the hell I got in.
No, I do. But that's because that's when I get the registration. It's time stamped. It's time stamped, so it works.
Right.
And it leaves us with 37 channels. And there we go. Housekeeping's done now. Anybody have any questions for Jay? We don't want to tie you up. I know you want to climb back under that car while it's nice and warm tonight.
No,
I'm done. Got anything for him? We got just a couple minutes here, and then we'll let him go. We just wanted to celebrate going over 500 with him. Yeah, Wendy says she was the 500th. What do I win? Tell you what, Wendy's going to be at the No Name Nationals. If you have a piece of tire carcass, you should give her that as a trophy.
Well, I'll tell you what, I am in the works of it because of people making suggestions because they take stuff that I say on my video for like shirts. And Buzz brought it up. It was what the hell did I say? It was he says this is sketchy as hell, but we're gonna do it. And there's like little things, and he says, yeah, that's got to go on a t-shirt. I said, yeah.
So Big Block 402, Stephen there is asking what are the top 5. The top 5 are, and this is as of this morning, I haven't retallied since this morning, Big Block 402, Mongrel's Garage, Dutch Guy's Garage, Heaven's Mopars, and Mr. Will's Dying Breed. And that's they span from 457 to 370. Those are the top 5. But when I saw that trajectory Irish Outlaw was on, I knew that he would be next. But that's okay. Doesn't really matter who's next. What it matters is they all make it.
I don't care where I'm at in the lineup. I'm just glad I made it. Mex and Spec, it's the original 400 Pontiac. The only thing I really did to it was it's got an early 80s Crane Cam's gripper camshaft, which is basically a, slightly bigger than a damn RV cam. But it's when they made the gripper, the Blazer, and the Fireball, and it was the lowest one, but it's a torque cam, and those things are already torquey. So I'm kind of anxious to see what it'll do in that car.
Well, it's a bit of a stretch to try it tonight, but Big Block 402 is at 462.
Oh crap! Yeah,
so he's
right to get him over that.
He's right on your heels. But this is a blast. So anyway, I'm always glad to catch you guys when you're right at 500 or real close. It's a fun way to do it and get it together. And, you'd have gotten it probably tomorrow or the next day anyway on the public counter, but what doesn't matter. Just glad we got it. Fun way to do it.
Yeah, me too. It takes a load off. So like I said last night, before I was like, well, I'll get some subs, and then Dalton sent me to do this, and I got in here, and then it turned into I'm getting to that 500. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not going to sit around and wait on it. I'm getting them, and I'll do whatever I can to get there. And that's where I just messaged Buzz, and I said, all right, man, what do you watch my shit? What needs to change? What do I need to do? And I did it, and it's been May. It was a month, and I got 300 some subscribers. It was more than that, 300 and some odd subscribers in a month, and most of them came in the last week.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of these people don't realize. Like when you look at Barrows Garage, what up, Buzz?
Hey, Buzz.
A lot of these guys don't realize. Like Barrows, for instance, did a short back in March, and that short has gotten picked up in the YouTube machine, and all of a sudden took him from 1,000 to knocking on the door of 2,000 this week. So sometimes it can be something like that a while back that gets all this traction all of a sudden.
Right.
And just like Red Eye Patriot's saying here. Red Eye Patriot's saying, I got lucky and posted a footage of street racing channel at Clay City, Kentucky, and gained 400 subs and over 100,000 views. He usually gets 300 to 400 views. 400 subs out of that. See, exactly. It can be one video that does it all. So, but the thing is, it might take you 100 videos to find the one, but if you keep working, it'll happen. I just thought that was really cool. Well, guys, we'll keep this one short. I know Jay wants to get back to work. I won't tie you, but I thought it'd be really cool to catch you if you had just a few minutes to go live. So, thanks for being on, man.
I definitely had some time. I'm covered in Ford right now, and it's starting to itch. I need to take a shower. But
real quick, I'll hit this real quick. Tall Garage, by the way, he has a live going on now, and if you don't have heart problems, you might enjoy it. It's DJ Tall. So I'm going to head over there right now in the chat, and you'll go over there and say, this is so un-John Wilburn-like, I can't imagine. But to me, it is a lot of fun and different. So I'll be over on DJ Tall's live. In fact, I can do this. Hang on a minute. I can do this. I'll post it in the I need a pop-up right where I'm trying to type. But yeah, I'm going to be over there. Just you can see what Ken from Tall Garage does when he's not turning wrenches on that Turbo Ranger. So I'm going to check it out.
Well,
all right, guys.
I was at my show the other. I was at my show the other day. I was gonna actually stream live from my show and just make it so the mic didn't work, so you could watch me playing, but you wouldn't know. I was trying to get on there while you guys are having your live with the new sponsor, and of course I'm going crazy. But I thought about one of these days I'll just put the phone out and just have it live, and I'm opening up for Chris Cagle in about a month. So I might do it there. I'll just put it out, and everybody can watch. Of course, with YouTube, I couldn't. I'd have to be muted. I couldn't.
Right.
I couldn't have any of the music going. But I still might do that. So I know my GoPro's getting used to record the whole show. So anyway, yeah, I'll go over to Tulsa for a while. I got a little time yet.
I'll just check it. I mean, it's different, man. It's wild. I came across that one night, and I just thought, well, this is kind of different. But it goes to show you how creative and what kind of mind he has and how he's wired, and that's a lot of why he's successful at what he does on YouTube with his builds and stuff. So, Anyway, man, thanks a bunch for being on. Thanks, guys, for being in the chat. This was a short one, but it had a purpose, and I was excited to get Jay on. I thought when I got the first email from him before he registered, I said, this guy's going to make a splash. Anybody that emails me a picture of a 68 Pontiac ambulance before he registers, I said, this guy's going to do something. So.
Yeah, it's quite a talking piece. But look, I appreciate everything you and Buzz and everybody have all done, everybody in the family. It's been great, and I can't wait to see you all in Sykeston. Now I don't have to block the gate. I can just go.
No, we got that.
Yep, we got it all. I really appreciate it, guys. Family appreciates it because they're looking forward to it. So
Well, you got the monkey off your back. Now you can
Yep.
and enjoy and cheer on the others, because we got some more channels right behind you. They gotta get there. So we'll see everybody soon. Thanks for joining
All right.
us.
Thanks. See ya.